This is something you don't see in Texas very often. What is cranking, Weeders? Welcome back to the channel. It is good to have you guys here. As you can tell, it is a cold North Texas morning and we've decided to go fishing. We are still on that new lake grind. We are at a big lake today. It's deep, it's clear, it's got grass, it's got brush, and it has a bit of rock. So with it being cold, I figured we'd use this opportunity to try to figure out a new body of water, as that has been kind of the mission since I've moved to a different part of Texas. We are joining forces with none other than the legend himself, LakeForkGuy, aka Justin Rackley here. Haven't fished with Rackley in quite some time. It's been, I mean, we fish a little bit on and off when we're filming Googan stuff, but it's probably been since that PK trip where we thought the world was gonna end and COVID was gonna take over the entire United States.
It kind of did.
It kind of did, but we're still here, we're still fishing. We can't be stopped. Even the cold weather today isn't gonna stop us. There's ice on the edges of the lake. I'm wearing like full winter gear right now. I feel like I'm back in Illinois. But we've got one thing on the mind, and that is catching fish. So stick with it, stay tuned, and let's have a day.
We're missing the key. John forgot to give us the key, so we're currently just floating here. Good thing it's not windy.
Well, here we are. We're out in the drink. Before we get active, I'm very excited to announce that the Googan Squad has released some new apparel, some winter hats with the little, what do you call this, the little booth on top? Also just some really comfortable, nice sweatshirts too. Love this stuff. Open, sniff, catch, bait, and tackle. These are all available in the link down below if you guys are looking for some last minute Christmas gifts, or you just want to gift yourself the gift of some Googan apparel. Link will be down below. Check them out. Without further ado, let's get rigged up and get ready to fish. Our goal is to catch at least one fish at this new body of water. It's big, it's clear, it's grassy, and it's full of fish. Let's make it happen. Feeling that full KVD mode right there. Oh, look at this. Somehow in 3 feet of water now. What the f? Yeah. There's one.
Got him?
Little.
Oh my.
It's a fish though.
Bass though.
It is a bass, I think.
First take.
Crushed it. Just absolutely crushed it.
Strike.
Hey, all we needed was one fish today on the new lake, and we got him.
Evidence.
Hey, I told you we'd get on him, man. You just gotta fish with the sloth boy in the Lund.
That's why I called you.
Yeah, this is exactly why Rackley's fishing with me right now. All right, hey, bite to bite. I mean, he crushed it too. That's good sign. Take it.
There's just not a whole lot, Pete.
No, I've not seen a single shad come up and flicker. Nothing on my graph. Like this tree, I can see that. So it says we're in 5 feet. We're technically in 23, but this tree is just so big. Oh, it's nuts. There's surely fish on it, but it doesn't look like there really is from the graph's perspective.
It's not loaded with crappie.
No, and that's all that matters. If it's not loaded with crappie, you just keep going. You don't stop. Bass?
I ain't pausing.
Yeah, bass. You don't pause for crappie. That's worth it. This lake is wicked though. It's cool learning a new lake. I feel like every lake that we fish during this challenge it's always been something new. And we fish, what has it been, Alex? 4 lakes now?
Yeah, this is
like number 4 on the new lake challenge, and this one I think is definitely going to be the most challenging, not only because of the weather, but this is just so weird. This lake has everything, so it's going to be tough to figure out exactly what they're on. We do have 2 fish in the boat. Rackley just caught a nice little 1 pounder on the lipless, on the clutch. Step in the right direction. Was that a fish up there that jumped, or was that a coot?
probably a coot. At least you jumped in the bag. This is the lake.
That was, I think, a fish. It was like tan, like a carp. There we go. I felt him eat it on the paws. Decent one, yeah. Yeah, on the paws. That was cool. Dude, we're in 5 feet right now. Not that deep. There we have it. Fish number 3 of the day. Looking a little bit skinnier, but longer. And that's key. So we're working towards a nice little like 13-incher on the Scout. You guys are so sick of me throwing this thing, but we got to find fish before we really buckle down and start fishing slow. Hey, thank you.
Not seeing it.
Right. I know, this lake is so weird.
Kind of weird, yeah. You come up with like little humps.
5 mile per hour winds right now on the lake, but 5 miles per hour with 37-degree air temp feels like 19 miles an hour, just cuts right through your hands. I decided to change up colors a little bit. We were throwing shad patterns, but that seemed to not make a whole lot of sense because we're not seeing any shad on the graph. So I'm throwing a bluegill now. Bluegill Scout. It's got the chartreuse booty. My favorite color of booty ever. Let's get bit. Back into that wind. Yeah, love it. That's one right there.
Got him?
Yeah, got him.
There we go. Right on the point.
Yeah, right on the point. Ooh,
yeah,
not
baby.
a bad one.
That's that too.
Not a bad one. We'll take that. That's fun. That's too much fun.
14 in the corner.
Yes, it is. You called it. He's doing airborne stuff. Like, what is going on? There we have you. Ah, get in here. Another one.
Sir.
Well, Rackley called it. He said we were gonna catch a 14 1/4. This is literally, honestly, let's put him on the bump. If it's actually a 14 1/4, I'm gonna lose my mind. Rackley literally said next fish we catch, 14 1/4. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, she's over.
Oh, she's 15.
Yeah, a little, just under 15 1/2. It's the biggest fish of the day, not too bad. Definitely starting to piece some stuff together. That fish came on a point full of grass and brush. Doesn't get any fishier than that. Absolutely annihilated the Scout too. The color change seemed to have paid off. I love it, man. I love it. These are giant fish, but the accomplishing feeling that comes with fishing in new body water is just, it's so pure, it's so great. And then the cool thing is if we do have success here and continue to have success, we now have a new lake to fish. Long guy, I love you. Thank you. See you.
Good situation.
I am in love with the what the wind's doing right now. That's what's so cool, man. Up here is you can just have a whole f***ing lake to yourself, even if it isn't the best lake ever.
There's not a whole lot of options for this. You got a fish head spin. You got a jerkbait.
I might give that a go. The only problem is that doesn't really like wood too much. It's just kind of, look at that one right there. And what is that, like 10 feet?
Yeah, not too deep.
No, should be able to come up and see it. There's one. Yep, there he is.
Off the bank.
Off the bank.
What are we doing?
I don't know. He's in the tree though.
A little something?
Ah, he's in the tree.
Oh.
What we got?
No?
No. Decent little largemouth.
Yes.
Dude, we'll take it.
Another jerky.
Another jerkbait fish. Bluegill color. Long. You're long. I would love to see the statistics on people getting hooked in the hand. It's got to be like 90% due to jerkbaits. This thing's got 9 hook points on it. And when you hook a little wily fish like this, it just becomes a nightmare. All the comments right now, why don't you use pliers? What's the fun in that? That's not exciting. There we have it. That's my, what, fourth fish?
Fourth fish, man.
Fourth fish for the cumulative of maybe 4 pounds. Maybe, if we're lucky. Nice one though. The wind's dying down. We're still getting nibbles. The Bluegill Scout coming in clutch. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep going. It was a lovely bite. Oh my God, just got pumped and dumped.
Big one?
Big, yes, I'm talking a giant. Actually feels pretty good. Oh, there we go. Other one.
Sideways.
Sideways, just crushed it. These fish are all about the same size, huh?
They're all the same
and
skinny.
Yeah. I don't like those tournament guys. She's good.
Lethargic.
She's good. She's lethargic. I'm not sure if you guys have been paying attention, but they're all very skinny. The weird thing about this lake is it's got so much potential, I feel like, and maybe it is a really, really good big bass lake, but judging from the fish we're catching, it's hard to tell. It's got grass, deep rock, brush everywhere, like clear water. Everything sets up perfectly for this to be like a big bass factory, but it just doesn't seem like the fish are super healthy in here. They look good, they're clean, but they're all skinny. So I think one of the things this lake lacks is maybe a good forage, you know, not enough shad. We haven't seen a whole lot of shad. Haven't seen too many bluegill either. It's weird, not a single shad on the graph. The only shad we saw was flickering up in one of the pockets, but hey, at least we're getting bites and, you know, working in the right direction. The day is still young. It's only 12:43. and we could stumble upon a giant. So we're gonna keep cranking.
If you hook up again right here, I'm just gonna jump in.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make. I already know I don't have the mojo. It's like you've sucked it all out of me.
I sucked it up. I've drained you of your bass powers.
If I could give it to anybody.
Well, I think maybe you took like Peric's. Oh, he's got it! That was so sick! No way! Holy shit!
I still got it, John!
You still got it, baby!
I barely got him!
Oh my gosh, dude. Just got hammered.
Oh, out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. I thought I got bit first. Look at this one. He's got black lips too. Yeah. Isn't that weird? And they're all eating it the same way, like right in the middle. Look at this one. He also has the black lips going. I'm gonna be careful about this. This is daunting. Maybe crawl a jig, but if they're up in the trees like this. Look at the lips on this guy, just like the last one. Wonder what causes that. Drop a comment if you know.
In Australia, they shut down the vaccine.
There's one.
Got
Decent one. Decent. Oh, jumped and everything.
Jumper.
Little jumper. Airbud bass.
Oh man, look at the cold.
Dark and just lazy. They're all about the same size. Yeah, that one elite. Look how same spot every time, just T-boning it. Another dark green bass. We were just talking about conspiracy theories and Alex Jones, and this guy decided to eat. It's a government bass. See, buddy.
You're listening.
He's listening. He's like, maybe if I distract him, he'll stop talking about this.
That knowledge.
Yeah. This lake is just chock full of timber. I love how each lake that we're fishing on this new lake series that we're trying to film is just different all around. Like the first one we fished, deep, rocky, with docks, kind of dirty water. Then the next one with Kaylee was like kind of a dirty water lake, a little bit more difficult, but a lot of numbers. Last one we caught that 7. It was a tiny little, I mean, you'd almost call it a pond full of shallow grass. And this one, deepest point, 60 feet. You've got trees that extend all the way up to 30, 40 feet and 60 feet of water. It's an overwhelming lake, but having old Rack Attack here to piece this together is definitely helpful. Pattern is simple, straightforward. It is just throwing the jerk baits around any sort of timber. One thing I think you guys have to keep in mind if you're fishing a new lake is don't be afraid to like fish stuff that kind of doesn't make sense. Try stuff new, and that's usually when you find your favorite pattern. I actually never really fish in the wintertime. This is usually when I go and do big trips, but because of like COVID-19, I've stayed around Texas and decided just to make the most of it. This is warm. There's one, of course. Yeah. Dude, so much fun. Like, goddamn. That fish came out of 20 feet of water.
Right when we got around that grass.
Mm-hmm. The things that Rackland are looking for right now is a couple things. One of which is bait, which we can't find. So that is scrap. Anytime you're fishing during the winter season, you want to look for big piles of bait with fish underneath. The second thing you want to look for is any sort of standing timber. Fish, for some reason this time of year, they get weird, they get lethargic and lazy, and they just get like real sassy. And all they want to do is suspend on dock pilings and deep standing timber, which we're fishing right now. But the real thing that we're keying in on is grass. Are you on?
Dude.
Oh, dude, how perfect.
Crappie?
I don't know. What is
Mongoloid crappie?
No, it's a
What is
hybrid.
that?
Hybrid.
What?
Or white bass.
What?
Big white
Leave
bass.
it to me.
Mongoloid. Right on cue.
There's not a lake in the country I did not find a white bass.
You know what's funny is there is no white bass record for this lake.
I might have it right here.
There literally is not one on the website.
Okay. Well, mark it down. What do we got?
Weapon.
Yeah,
Just a little bit of water in there. There's one. Good one. Giant.
Seriously?
Digging.
Oh my gosh, good one.
There's another one. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Oh!
Oh, let's go! Michael Shaw, let's go! Woo! Look at that one on the bottom, sliming around. Well, wieners, we have conquered yet another lake, lake number 4. We caught how many bass, Rackley? Like 14, 15 there. Rackley had a buzzer beater bass, which is always clutch. We love last minute fish. The sun is setting here in beautiful northwest Texas, and I'm bidding farewell to all of you guys. Remember, wear flannels, throw jerk baits, fish new waters, have fun, and stay safe. Most importantly, we are heading back to the Rig Ranch to film a video actually for Rackley's channel. He's starting this new little series called Beer And, basically a series that includes beer and then something else. We're filming the first episode today. It's gonna be on his channel if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave it linked down below, but we're doing one that's beer and reels, and the next one might be like beer and knives or beer and bows or beer and hunting, something like that. It's a really cool concept. I'm excited and very honored to be on the first episode. I would watch that. It's gonna be a really good time. Like I said, link down there. Also, what will be linked down below is the apparel, the Guggen Squad Scout, which we've been absolutely harassing them on. If you guys aren't throwing jerk baits or scouts this time of year, you need to get on that. But I bid farewell to all you beautiful wieners out there. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.